Damn it. It's not what I meant to do. Ah, fuck. I keep pushing the damn start button. I keep pushing the damn start button. I didn't mean to push the start button. I'm early. Damn. Start button. I keep pushing the damn start button. I didn't mean to push the start button. I'm early. Oh, well. Morning, everybody. Yeah, GC got me. It only got me for $40, but I'm up $220. Man, I wasn't here Monday. I hope some people made some money. I didn't even look at the charts Monday, Tuesday. I didn't look at them at all. Literally. I just recently went and looked back at gold because I was trying to figure out how are we up at 41.40. It looks like we had a eventful Monday in gold. I bet Jim Racine made a bunch of money on Monday. I tell you something. This was refreshing to have. Shit, I obviously didn't trade on Saturday. I didn't trade on Sunday. I didn't trade on Monday. I didn't trade on Tuesday. Didn't even look at charts. Didn't do anything related to trading. And I feel a bit refreshed, to be honest with you. I do feel a bit refreshed. And the other thing is I didn't miss it. I didn't miss not trading. I mean, I used to have a time frame in my life that all I ever thought about was trading. Which, again, I mean, that's just, I guess that's another stage of my journey, is that I don't sit there and think about trading all the time anymore. I actually like that because it can be consuming. Staring at charts, trying to figure out what's going on, looking back at old charts, trying to figure what's going on. It can get overwhelming. So I feel good that I haven't done that I didn't had this 4 days where I just didn't do anything trading related. I did answer a couple emails because I have to come and look at my corporate emails for my company, my modular business, and the emails right there for this stuff too. So I did answer a couple emails this weekend, but work related on trading, zero. That was nice. I accidentally started the stream early, so instead of me closing it out and starting it again later, I'll just improvise. But this is the time frame right about now, regardless that I don't trade anything, because we're getting real close to the equity markets opening. Gold has, other than going up significantly on Monday, I guess it was, it really is kind of dormant today. I'm hoping that's not a sign for the day, but it's hanging out, at the overnight open. I'm hoping that's not a sign for today. I'm really hoping it does something. Up, down, I don't give a crap. Just do something. Morning, everybody. Yeah, morning. I'm going to adjust my account again because my account is back up over 11 grand. So I reset my account on October 20th at $2,300. And what's today? November 12th. So I'm gonna adjust my account again back down. And to be honest with you, I'll probably adjust it back down to this roughly the same price range, depending on where I end up today. Just because we're now we're getting into that phase where we're going to start getting closer and closer and closer to Thanksgiving. And you know, I don't want to be the guy that the glass is half full or half empty. I mean, you know, but you know, I don't anticipate the type of volatility that we've had recently for the next few weeks to make, you know, swings. So I think I'm gonna probably take out about $9,000 of my money and put me back in that $2,300, $2,400, $2,500 range, something like that. What, again, depending on where I end up my balance at the end of the day. I was supposed to do that this weekend and I completely forgot. I just, like I said, I didn't do anything trading related at all since Friday. Nothing. It was very refreshing. Might start mentally preparing me for, you know, Thanksgiving week, Christmas week, that kind of stuff, because those are weeks really I need to just walk away, you know, and not trade. Because the money you do make, if you do make it in those weeks, it's hard-earned money. And why have hard-earned money when you can find, you know, when you can make easy earned money when the market is cooperating? Yeah, Orville, that I swear it was nice. I mean, I was saying earlier, I think before you logged in, I said I didn't even think about trading. Didn't even think about it. Like it wasn't consuming me. Like I literally didn't even think about it. It was nice. It was very nice. But I mean, I'm so busy at my job right now. It's insane. I sold another house on Monday on my way to an appointment over the phone. Right now, all I'm doing is putting the guy's specs together. As a matter of fact, and it's out at the coast. Another one out at the coast. I've got like 3 out at the coast I'm working on right now. But I got another one out at the coast. That's what this guy called me about. And he said he saw my YouTube video of the same exact house that he's trying to buy from a manufacturer. He did a Google search or YouTube search, whatever, of the name of that modular. And he said, and he saw me walking through that exact modular that I had built on top of a mountain out in Western North Carolina. And he said, he turned to his wife and he says, I want that guy building my house. And he fired his builder and called me. And he said to me on the phone, he says, I just didn't feel like that guy knew what he was doing. He says, but it's obvious from watching you on your YouTube, you know what you're doing on these houses. I'm like, well, yeah. So that's what happens when you've been doing it for 30 years. You either figure it out or you don't. And then on Monday, I videotaped for YouTube, for my YouTube modular home business. I know a lot of freaking speakers today spewing their lies. Exactly, Trader Joe. Trust me. I saw that. And that may, by the way, that may be a telltale sign of why gold is literally sitting flat. That would be a perfect reason for gold to be sitting flat. I may have to stay away from gold today. But anyways, I videotaped 4 houses on Monday. Also, man, I left my house at a Monday morning at like 7 in the morning. I didn't get home till like 9 at night. And I literally drove. I was in my car probably 8, 9 of those hours. And I videotaped 4 houses. I had an appointment, showed a customer a house that I'm pretty sure she's gonna build the exact same one on her property. And then like I said, I sold a house in my car while I was driving. I mean, I got home Monday night. I was exhausted. I went straight to bed. That's why I hadn't even seen a chart for Monday until this morning. And then, Tuesday, I didn't even think about trading. I just caught up. I tried to catch up on everything else from being out of the office on Monday. Oh my God. All right, market, ding, ding, ding. The market's open. Yay. Ding, ding, ding. The market's open. This is part of the reason why I don't start the videos this early, because I really don't have much to say. I mean, again, I sit on my hands. I don't trade. There's no sense in throwing my money away. Yeah, it's exciting if you could have caught the top or caught the bottom of the opening candle and all that happy horse shit. But what are you going to do when you don't? Once again, it looks like the ES and the NQ are going to mirror each other, and the YM and the RTY are going to mirror each other. That is interesting, because both the ES and the NQ are crashing down. And of course, the YM and the RTY, as you see on the screen, are actually going long. So, let me see, where are we in relationship to yesterday in the YM? So we're over the high. Ah, shit. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, that's not good. That's not good. The markets aren't agreeing with each other. I prefer when all 4 equities are doing the same thing at the same time. I mean, it's just, it makes for the rotations of the trades you do want to take, in my opinion, be smoother. If all 4 equities are, regardless of where they are from the prior day or any of that stuff, if they're all just kind of doing this, if they're kind of on the same side of the red line, yada, 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 doing the same thing, I just find that the rotations are smoother than when they're disagreeing with each other, which right now they're disagreeing with each other. Hopefully they kind of, I mean, again, this is the open, so this is where they run one way and fake the other way, and so it doesn't really matter because they're not showing their hand yet. I mean, it really doesn't matter until they show their hand. Yeah, exactly, Orville. That's exactly what I'm talking about, which is why, if 10 minutes from now or so the NQ has a setup, it's probably going to be a choppy one if the RTY continues to do what it's doing. Jesus Christ, people. God dang it. And another thing, not that any of this matters to anybody in this video, but my construction manager, who does a significant amount of stuff for me, has just recently had surgery on Thursday, and he's out of commission, so I'm having to cover for his shit too, which means I've got a house that just got done. I've got to do a walkthrough because he normally does my walkthroughs. Just like, I'm stressing out. I'm really stressing out right now because I am really busy. I'm about as busy as I've been, well, definitely since the beginning of COVID right now with housing. I mean, I am just swamped. So the NQ is just about to reach the overnight open. Which ironically, it never tested the top of the overnight open from when it crossed first thing in the morning. That's interesting. So it has not even done a test of the overnight open. Of course, it didn't do it. It still hasn't done it now. Let me pull that dog down here and show you what I mean. So if you look, here's the overnight open right here. Okay. So price went up and hit it, before midnight. And then it just blew through it. It never came back and tested the top of it. Well, here we are back at the top of it right now. We just haven't gone through it. And that's one of those things where it's kind of like a checklist. You really want to see price when it blows through a line. You want to see it test it at some time, because that's what the market makers want to do. Kind of like when they tested, when they tested the prior day high here, tested it a couple times. See that? You kind of want to see them do that. So I would anticipate at this point that they're going to bring it down there at least. On the MNQ, it did. Okay. Well, trust me, it's the big dog that we were more worried about. It's the big dog that we're more worried about. The MNQ has a lot worse slippage to it in terms of what its open is and whatnot than the NQ. Yeah, but GC is I get you, hillbilly, but the problem with GC is it's not leaving the train station. It may have moved here, but it's not leaving the train station. It needs to get away from the overnight open because it's been hanging out at it for a long ass time. Let's see here. What about the prior day close? We've tested that a couple times, the prior day close in the NQ. We just have not tested the overnight open. Interesting. Now on gold, hillbilly, if this thing starts breaking some pivots, and it has started breaking some pivots, and then rotates back to the 1 minute gold line, I would definitely be a player. Because maybe they've made the decision now in gold to finally start running and head back to the prior day high. So we've got this situation right here. So hopefully it comes back here and we can get, because we've broken this pivot. This is a nice key pivot to break. Be nice to get it roll back to the 1 minute goal line and catch a long there. That would be nice. Are we there? I'm sorry about that. I lost everything. Are we there? So let me give me just a second, everybody. Give me just a second. Are we there? Are we there? You can't hear me now? But there's an echo. I can't get anything to load. All right. Can you? All right. My camera's working now. Trying to get my charts back up. I lost my charts. I lost everything. Some people are saying no echo. Some people are saying echo. I'm sorry about that. I lost everything. Like everything just disappeared all of a sudden. I got to get my, let me get my strategies reloaded. I mean, I lost everything. No big deal since it's earlier than I want to trade anyways. All right, let's see here. Okay, Richard. Well, I didn't miss anything because it's not my trading time. It's not my trading time. Um, Let me look at gold here. God dang it. Gold is just giving me one of those looks where, let me blow this up. Yeah, we did peek through it here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want to look at gold yet. Let me get back to the equities for a second. Jesus. Thank God I wasn't in a trade. Wow. RTY had a beautiful 1 minute gold line. Did anybody get that? Did anybody get the RTY 1 minute gold line? Obviously, I didn't. Why are my strategies not loaded? Okay. All right. Did anybody get that RTY one? Jesus, that was a beauty. Look at the hammer candle right there. Boom, and then bam. All right. Good job, lunatic. There you go. There you go. Somebody paid attention. I was like, did somebody get that trade? That was a beautiful setup with the hammer candle like that. Jesus. It's a beautiful setup. The other thing that was nice about that setup, I'm going to show you this. See this rotation that happened right here? See that candle right? See that bottom right there? It's still lower than that one. That is nice. So it did the rotation that happened without the 9 did not get broken to the downside by this candle. That was just beautiful setup. Oh man. That was really a nice setup. You didn't compromise the bottom of the pivot from the previous pullback here to here. This is still higher than this one. That was just a really nice setup. The biggest problem though is that they're still conflicting because the ES is going down and the NQ is still going down. And the RTY and the YM are trying to go long. Frustrating. Man, NQ's just going down. What the hell? Where are you going? Maybe going to the prior day low. I don't know. The NQ just keeps going down. With no rotations, no nothing. Just keeps kind of going down. What time is it? 9:48. Yeah, NQ just crashing, Orville. I was just saying, with no rotations, there's no place to get in. It hasn't given any setup to continue in that short. It just keeps kind of blending its way down. If we get lucky, it'll slam straight down to the prior day low and give us a rejection long. That would be nice. That would be nice in the NQ. But right now the candles aren't making any sense. They're just kind of it's like the NQ traders are listening to the Fed people talk and tell lies. It's like they're not really trading. They're just, I don't know, selling off. It's kind of strange. What's up, rough American Patriot? What roughly is oil a barrel right now looking like? Can you just give me a number, general idea? Okay, all right. So it's still pretty rangy. God dang, I can't make any money in that shit. I mean, I can make money, but not gold style money. Not gold style money. Damn gold, you pissed me off, man. You held that 5-minute 9 EMA. God dang it. Frustrating. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get something going here soon. Going to get something going here soon. All right, let me see here. So in the ES, let me just throw this out here. I'm looking. I want this candle to consolidate. I want these candles to consolidate and maybe look for a short down to the close off the prior day high. But I would like it. I mean, it's not worth it from here to here. I want it to come up and consolidate more. It's just not worth it from here to here. Do I think it's going to go from here to here? Yeah. But it's not, I have to have my stop up here to get there and my targets here. That's not worth it. And then it just broke there. Anyways. Yeah, it just broke there. Damn it. God dang it. I got so much shit on my desk here. I'm having a hard time moving my stuff around. I literally look at my desk. These are all plans and specs that I've got to price out and stuff. I mean, my desk is absolutely covered right now. Well, the ES is starting to roll up. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe we can get a crossover. Maybe we can get a crossover and a retest to the long side in the ES. That would be nice. That would be nice, because then we'd start going in the direction of the YM and the RTY. Whoops. Ooh, maybe not. I wanted some space in that. Damn it. Jesus. Wow. Just nothing. Come on. Well, the ES did go down and hit that prior day close in the overnight open. Just took a real ugly route to get there. So just when I was talking about possibly a long off the prior day high, got to remember what I'm looking for is it to go up, create space, like this space from underneath the prior day high, then sit on top of it and go long. But when they did not do that, then really the trade was still back to this. And notice they bounced right off of it. The trade was right back to the overnight open and the prior day close. When they never gave it space on top of this line, then the trade was literally from this candle being broken to here. But I mean, there's just not enough money in here to be running risk, in my opinion. But it kind of helps you validate if you go back over and you look at the NQ, because they are running in sequence. It kind of helps you validate as that's rolling over that the gold line in the NQ is going to hold. And that's kind of where, when I talk about, I look at multiple charts at the same time. If I'm in a trade, I'm always looking at the one pairing with it to see if are they staying in agreement, or is there something in the way of the one that they're moving together that's going to cause me to have a problem in my trade. So one of the things I'm going to tell you at this point in time that's a little disheartening is I'm not seeing any sharks. I'm not seeing any sharks in the tank. We're not getting sequence of candles in a row with a violence in one direction, seeking a support line to then, by cleaning out stops in one direction or another, and then the reversal. I'm not seeing that right now. I would like to be looking at gold long, Mike, if we get back to the 5-minute red line. So, and let me tell you what I'm looking at with gold. All right. So here's what I'm looking at in gold. I'm looking at the fact that we got this pivot here I expect gold to take a minute or two to get back down here, and I'm hoping this red line raises a little bit. I'd like to defend that bottom, use that red line to go long. That's what I'm looking at. I really don't want to break that pierce that red line. I mean, pierce this down rotation. So we had a rotation from here to here, here went to here, here went to here. So hopefully somewhere here will go north of here. I don't know, trader. Are they? I don't watch the news because I don't. I might if I want to watch the news and or the politicians, I should just go to Cinemax and watch a Disney movie because it's no different. It's just professional actors. We have a Hollywood. We have a Hollywood in California. Jim lives near it, and then we have another one in Washington D.C. We have two Hollywoods on both ends of our country, and all they are on both sides is just paid actors. And what they're both doing right now with this grandstanding is they're just distracting from the fact that one side of the aisle wants to spend $2 trillion a year more than we collect in tax revenue, and the other side wants to spend $3 trillion. And so they got you arguing, between each other when the reality of it is both of them are in the ass. It doesn't matter. We're screwed either way. But they want you to cheer for your side. Did your side win? I don't know. Did your side win? No, I can tell you who didn't win. All of us. We're just too dumbed down in this country to know that. Well, that overnight open in ES is held, so we may start looking at rotations long in the ES. I like that, because again, if we can get the NQ and the ES, one of these to start going in the either the NQ and the ES to start going long, then they'll start agreeing with the YM and the RTY, or vice versa. What site do I use? I prefer to not use any sites. I prefer to take lies and know that the lie is telling me 180 of reality. That's exactly it. All right, so hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here's that ES rotation. All right. So here's that ES. We went from here through this pivot back on top of the prior day high. So hopefully we can consolidate right here and head back long. Hopefully. God, I can't believe I'm going to have to take an ES trade. Can't believe I'm about to take an ES trade. I don't want to do that. But it's the only thing setting up. All right, let's go. It's the only thing setting up. God dang it. Come on, go. Come on, go. I need a new pair of shoes. Come on. Go. Go, ES. Come on, baby. There you go. Now go. Put the sharks in the tank, damn it. The damn NQ needs to get moving. Why is the NQ not moving? Come on. Come on, ES. Ignore the NQ. Gold again went off the 5 minute 9 EMA. I can't believe that. That's 2 times in a row it's done that. Come on. Come on. Come on, ES. See, the ES is running into the 9 EMA right now. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on, ES. You got it. You got it. Come on, baby. All right, I'm going to put myself here. Come on, ES. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't do that. Ah, you dog. Knock me out. Damn it. Man, it's twice. I just want to show you guys. This is twice that the that gold has, and see this, it's that freaking 9 EMA right there on the 5 minute chart that just fucking, excuse me, I'm using some foul language now, that got in the way right here. And I know that's there, but I mean, it's like I'm just, anyways. Because look at gold here, for example. It's twice it's gone. It crossed over all the lines, sat on top of that, boom, up to there. Did it again, boom, up to there. So, you know, they're just yeah. Good job on gold there. Patch, give me a second on that question there. That's more like a Charles Dickens novel answer. I mean, it really is. That's more like a Charles Dickens novel answer. All right, come on, gold. Good morning, David. Come on, gold. Man, is the ES going to do it again? All right, hold on here. I've kept the ES down here. Let's look at this. So we have an inside candle right here, inside to this. All right, inside to this candle. I want you to stay. Oh, you freaking dog. Yeah, it just went out the other side. Damn it. I'm late to the train. I should have been back in it. That's my fault. I should have been back in that one. I should have been back in that one. Come on. Jesus, gold. Freaking gold. Gold is really pissing me off today. It is. Gold is just pissing me off today. Come on, gold. All right. Got to keep glancing at the YM and the RTY to see that they're still married to each other and what's going on there. All right, gold might be setting up a 1 minute gold line. So I'm going to drag this over for a second. That give me a second here. Hold on here. Give me a second. God dang it. That was an inside candle right there. Jesus. All right, I'm going to go back to gold. ES is consolidating too much for me. Let me get that out of the way. ES is getting too consolidated for me right now. Let me go back to gold for a second. All right. So we had a crossover, Donchian Channel high. I want to retest back here and then a long back to the high. That's what I'm hoping for. So come on back down. Come on back down. Oh, you freaking dog. No, you're not going to do it, are you? No, you didn't do it. Doesn't mean it's not going to create a new high off this candle or the one to follow it and then come back down here still. So it's got to reset, which it just did. It just reset because it just created a new Donchian high here. So it reset. So we could still get a pullback for our 1 minute gold line. Yeah, Mike, yeah. That's a good job, by the way. But if you're going to trade those, just to let you know, if you're going to trade those 5 EMA, those 5 minute EMAs, you need to make more money. You need, because those should be making big money. All right, look at this. All right, we're blowing right through everything here. I mean, blowing right through everything here in gold. Really care. Come on. Jeez, I don't care. All right, come on down here. Come on down here. Let's go. Come on. Go. Go. Well, I mean, I'll show it to you guys, but there it is. This is going to be my $1,000 trade right there. Retest, prior day close, rollover. Come on. Let's go down to the low. I'm watching the ES. The ES is going with it. That's what I'm staring at. Come on, go. 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 Come on, go. There you go. There you go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Come on, 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 come on. Go. 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 All right, I'm either out or I'm down. Come on. Go. All right, I'm out. Well, that's a good day. All right. I mean, we rolled, if you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in a row right off of the prior day close. Bam, straight down. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in a row straight down. Jim, did you catch that? I bet you did. Because you're probably not staring at gold, or are you staring at gold today? You were staring at the NQ earlier. Freaking gold is just off and running. I'm not chasing gold. I need to have a rotation spot. I don't have the nerve to hold the NQ to the target. The target is the bottom. Oh, hold on here. Do we have a 5-minute red line in RTY? Let me look at this. Hold on here. We might have a 5-minute red line in the RTY. I'm not a big fan that we broke all these pivots coming down here. But I am rather intrigued by the fact that the YM has held up. You see how the YM has held up? It has not crashed. That's rather interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at that, Bram, that 5-minute. I'm looking at the 5-minute red line in the RTY. I would prefer it to run straight down to the prior day high and do a reversal there. That's what I would prefer. But because what I don't like is all these pivots that were broken, these rotation highs. Quite a few pivots broken there. Oh, you cheated. I knew. Yeah, well, it was a beautiful NQ trade, man. That follows all the rules. Follows all the rules. No rules being broken. And I got $900 and some off that trade. Yeah, $900 and some. I'd have to sit down and figure it out. I think 930 is what I think I got. Which is, I mean, guys, $900 on a trade for me is a lot. I mean, I don't remember my objective when I even started going live was $1,000 a week. But that thing crashed right through the 1-minute gold line. I mean, and I was like, well, hell, let it go. Damn. Let me look at this. I'm a little, God dang it. I'm a little leery of this, to be honest with you. If it breaks the bottom here, if it breaks this bottom and then runs up, I'm taking it long. How's that sound? Break that bottom. Break that bottom. Break that bottom. Break it. Okay, it's broken it. So now I'm going to have my order here just in case it rotates. Just in case it rotates, I'm going to take that long in the RTY. Those people must be chirping, oh, we've got all the money in the world right now. That's why gold is off and running. We've got all the money in the world. Don't worry about it. We just push a button. There it is. Nothing ever happens. Remember, people, inflation is transitory. Guys like Bob are just conspiracy theorists. I've killed that trade. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're smarter than the Roman Empire. Yeah, you're all freaking geniuses. All right, let's see here. Boy, the ES had a nice spot for a long off the prior day close. Of course, it's its second time. Keep in mind, it's its second time being there in the last 30 minutes, so that's not a good idea. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. $1,150 today. I'm good. Let's see here. We might have a 1 minute gold line setting up in gold. I agree with you, short stuff, and it will. I just don't know when, but it will. It's not going to blow through that line and stay away from it forever. It's going to go back and test it. And I've made that proclamation how many times on this in these lives, and it may be 2 hours later, but it does it. It comes back and tests. So what short stuff's talking about is this right here. What I was talking about earlier with the NQ. The fact that we blew right through here, sometime it's going to come back and test that top. It blew right through the high. It's going to come back and test that top. Don't know when, but it's going to do it. And if it does it in a nice, deliberate fashion, it makes for a great trade to the long side. There is no trade in RTY. There is no trade in RTY. Absolutely not. No. There may be a trade short in the RTY, but I'm not taking it short when we're up for the day. We're up above the prior day high. So I'm not taking the short. Unless it creates space, unless it goes up and creates space and then comes back and sits on this red line, which that would be a pattern for me to look at. But as it stands right now, hell no. All right, let's get back over here. Let's go look at gold for a second. Man, gold, really, come back and do this now. Come back and do this now. Come back and hit that prior day high now. That's what I really want you to do. Hit it right there. No, you're going to run away on me, aren't you? Man, it's a little too late to be taking a 1 minute gold line trade. A little too late in the day. A little too late in the day. It's there. Now, to show you guys on this NQ trade that I took earlier, it still has not come down to the low. That's, if you remember, that's kind of where I had my target. So, I mean, it looks like if I had followed the back of the candles, I would have been out like right here. So, I mean, I kind of got lucky. I mean, I got a better fill than just following the back of the candles. But anyways, come on, gold. Come on. Seriously, gold. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back, gold. Come on. You need to come back like soon instead of hanging out here. This is not doing me any good. You're not doing me any good, damn it. Fuck. Good job, Cody. By the way, what instrument have you been normally using it off of? Because I don't disagree with what you put there, by the way, at all. I don't disagree with what you put there, by the way, at all. I've showed it many times on this YouTube channel. I've showed that exact situation. NQ, okay. Excellent, my friend. So you like me showing you that line? I've told people you could take any one of these lines on these charts and master trading it and not even worry about the others. Any one of them. 1 minute gold line, the static line, the 5 minute red line. I mean, you could just master trading it, and there's setups pretty much every day on them that'll do just that. Not to boast, but there's a Jeep Gladiator a year ago right now. I think it was a year ago. Right now. Yeah, it is right now. It was in the fall. There's a Jeep Gladiator a year ago right now that's sitting in my garage from this stuff that I just paid cash for. I just went and paid cash for it. It's beautiful. I bought it a year ago. I've put 24,000 miles on it. I love it. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. I mean, I expected it to get stuck here. I really did not anticipate the gold line to push it up because of the time of day. But what I wanted it to do was to roll down to here so we can catch along. And I wanted it to do it, like the sharks have taken control. God dang it. NQ. Short stuff. He's got it right up there. NQ. And Jim was an NQ trader predominantly. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but Jim was an NQ trader predominantly before he started adding gold into his repertoire. And it was for reasons like this NQ trade I took right here. I mean, that's $1,000 trade. Boom. It's over with. 2 candles, boom, $1,000. It's over with. But the RTY, man, if you're not selective with it, it will beat the hell out of you. I'll go look, Bram. I'm too busy staring at freaking gold doing nothing. Gold is pissing me off. I knew the long off the 1 minute gold line. I shouldn't say I knew, but I anticipated the long off the 1 minute gold line to not work in gold. And it hasn't failed. It just hasn't worked. But I really wanted it to roll over and hit that prior day high because it's going to do it sometime. It's going to do it sometime. Yeah, it's going to do it sometime. Sorry about that. It's going to do it sometime, my friends. I mean, it's man, the ES is just. Has anybody looked at the ES? It has done the kiss of death for me. Is anybody looking at the ES? It's at the overnight open, and look what it's done since it's gotten there. Look what it's done. That is just ugly. That is just ugly. Just ugly. Come on. And by the way, I mean, not to say, but I was correct. I mean, it did go low. It's just not a trade for me because we're up for the day in the RTY. So I don't want to play the red line short. I don't want to play the red line short, but I also don't want to get caught in a fake break like this here because I want space, sit on top, then go. I don't want to play it short when it's up. Freaking gold, I swear. Just come on, gold. It's gone. It's gone. You know, it's in that time of day where it goes to sleep again, you know, and it's pretty much going to sleep right now. So let me look at this RTY. Let me get my eyeballs on this situation. So we've had 2 candles, 3 candles. So I'm going to pay attention to this to see if we can get like some inside candle maybe without risking a lot of money for a potential, say, break long. But I'm not very optimistic on this right now. Why are you not optimistic? Well, because we were here once, twice already. See, we were here, bing, and we were here. And that's not long ago. I mean, this one was an hour and 30 minutes ago. This one was an hour ago. So, you know, my old adage, 1, 2, 3. Third time usually means we're going the other way. But if we can hold this pivot and have an inside candle here, you know, type situation, or a small consolidation candle here, I'll risk it long. It's going to already go. Yeah, it's going to already go. I was too busy freaking talking. Are you not going to go? Oh, shit, there goes gold. That was an ugly 1 minute gold line in gold. Absolutely atrocious. It held, but I mean, so the 1 minute gold line in in gold held, but I mean, I'd have had a heart attack, an aneurysm, all that stuff. Come on. I'm anticipating the RTY to go short and maybe do the same thing that the NQ did. Create some space, come in and hit that high at a from the short side and then take a short. That's kind of what I'm anticipating. Again, why is that, Bob? Well, because 1, 2, 3. This is the third time. That's why I was only going to take a trade long if there was very low risk. Thank you, Cody. That's probably the nicest thing somebody said in a while. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, it's, and that's part of, and again, I want to stress something while we're sitting here, maybe waiting for something to set up or whatever. That's part of why I don't even like, you know, say, quote unquote, roll the dice on this. It's too late in the day for a 1 minute gold line in GC. Am I excited that it worked? Sure. I mean, it validates the line, but it's too late in the day for one of those. And so I just don't throw my money at it. Instead, I continue to evaluate, you know, what's more going on in the market right now, which at that time ended up being, you know, the crossover retest in the NQ. And I want to take trades that I can sense the sharks are in the water and, you know, look for bigger targets and whatnot. And there's, even with the simple things that I talk about in this, you short RTY, Thomas? Excellent. Yeah. Even the simple things that I talk about on here as, you know, places to see trades happen, you know, there's enough of them that you can cherry pick which ones you want to throw your money at. Once they become recognizable for you in a more reasonable fashion. Thomas, quit Josh and Thomas. You don't even have a car payment. Don't even start that shit. You don't even have a car payment. You can make your insurance payment for your car. I know you don't have a car payment. That's why I said that. You don't have a car payment. Come on, man. Yeah, groceries. Well, we all have grocery payments. Exactly. So anyways, here's a rejection of the PriorDay's open. If somebody wants to try that in the RTY, I would like it to roll down and then come back. So let me see if it does that. I want it to roll down and then come back up if I'm going to take it. Backfill this candle, backfill this candle, backfill this candle, and then roll back up. Now roll up. Now roll up. No. I'm in. Shit. Shit, I'm in. I want to put my stop up here. Put my stop up here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Don't do that. Let's go. Come on. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm in. My stop's at even. I'm looking for my target back at the prior day high. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just get me out now. Just get me out. You ran too fast. There we are. All right. All right. There we go. All right. I just got my groceries, Thomas. I just got my groceries on the reversal of your trade. Yes. Look at that. It's going back to that prior day high, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You ran too fast for me. Holy cow. That one ran too fast for me. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. All right. And again, it's like sitting and waiting for the proper setup. I've been sitting here picking my nose. I didn't chase this gold trade because I don't feel confident in the 1 minute gold line at this time of day. Did the trade work? Yeah. But I want to take a trade that the damn thing works. Not that it works. I want to take a trade that the damn thing works. And the sharks were in the tank. You can see the sharks coming in the tank right here. And then the sharks went back and cleaned out the stops of the people that went short, that didn't know where the target was. Excellent trade, man. I'm having a beautiful day. Damn. That puts me at God, I can't read these things here, man. 1,400 and let me see if I can figure this out. Man, I got to get my glasses on. Let me get my glasses on. 1460. 1460. 1460 for the day. Good job. Good job, man. That's great. Excellent. I didn't let it go to the high. That's where it should have gone. That's where I should have gone with it. But I mean, it went too fast, too far again. I mean, it just ran. I'm like, holy shit, hold on, timeout. Slow down. Slow down, Nelly. Yeah, that was a good trade. And if you just get comfortable with, say, these static lines, or in the case of Cody with the red line, I mean, it's like, come on, man. It's like you could sit here as long as you manage from the bottom up, for example, on longs, or from the top down on shorts, to not get your heads chopped off with big losses. And then bam. Good job, Patch. I'm going to answer your question in a minute here, Patch. It's just you kind of hit me in the middle of like midst of trading that I need to like pay attention to have like a question that really deserves like a long answer. Now, honestly, there's a short right here. You got an inside candle. Let me just talk about RT. Oh, there, it's too late, man. There's an inside candle right here. See this? To this candle, which there should be a rejection from this spot because it's the prior day high. This candle went above that candle and then back down. I mean, that's a setup for the short. But I'm not in it, obviously. I'm not greedy. I like being up a lot of money. I'm not greedy. I don't want to give money back. I'll be right back. Let me see if I got some more coffee. Give me just a second. Coffee's empty. That's what I was checking. Hey, Nitty. All right. ES, no. We're taking our time getting there. And I don't like, and the thing is, David, I also remember one of my pet peeves, if we go to the prior day close and the overnight open, which they're together in the ES, and then we have a tendency to hang out there, which is what we've been doing. If you look to the left, I'm like, I'm done with it until we leave that area. Okay. What a day. What a day. There was no coffee. I went up there to get coffee. There was no more coffee. Shit. And I was like, well, I don't have time to make some. Oh, shit. Yeah, it did, David. And it never broke the pivot to that left. Never broke that pivot to the left and then slammed down. Yep, that's exactly what they did. Well, I tell you what, man, the YM, it just wants to stay long. It's just struggling to stay north of the red line, north of everything. It's just, it's like, come on, all you turds, come with me. It's trying to drag the rest of the market up, but it's the lone soldier. If you sit here, I'm sitting here watching it. It's like, it's struggling. It's trying, but it's even to this point, it's held its pivot from 946. See, this rotation was higher than this one. I mean, it's trying. Yeah, that 1045 RTY candle was exactly, David. Exactly. Hey, Dominic. If I hadn't said hey already, I don't remember. Damn. Come on, gold. Roll over. We need you to roll over. Start getting some movement. Now, I'm not going to do a damn thing with the RTY because we're in between these lines now. We're not like what I would be looking for potentially in the RTY is if we can go through some lines and start going in a different direction, like maybe short. But even that's a problem because here's the overnight open. So even a short off the prior day close is, I don't know. We're kind of in a predicament here with the RTY right now. Yeah, kind of in a predicament. All these lines are really close. Come on, gold. Jesus. Marion, gold is just going to trend. It just keeps coming to the 9 and then rolling up. Coming to the 9 and then rolling up. It's just trending. Oh, boy. Well, I guess I didn't have to trade on Monday or Tuesday if I'm going to make my goal in one day. If I'm going to make my weekly goal in one day, shit, that was nice. That was nice. And shit, I did it. Gold. Think about this: gold, RTY, and the NQ. So I've run the gamut for that money today. Run the gamut. Obviously, NQ being the biggest contributor of that money. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's roll down. Come on, let's roll down. I want gold to roll down. I really want gold to roll down. Well, David, I guess that ES rejection did work, didn't it? I mean, ugly, but it worked. Yeah, I see that too, short stuff. I really want it to roll down to the prior day high. I really want gold to roll down to the prior day high. So I'm kind of, let me look here. This looks like the YM is starting to think about joining the party to the downside. So here's GC right here. Really, really, really would make for a wonderful trade if we came back down in this area and then long. Really, 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 really would make for a trade of the week scenario. Yeah, I passed on it too, obviously, David. But I probably would have been knocked out at break even anyways, looking at the chart pattern. Well, damn. All right, the YM is sitting on the red line. Very deliberately, too. I mean, look at that. I mean, it just bam, 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 right to that red line. Come on. Somebody do something. Now, if you guys notice, pay attention to like what I'm doing. Not that I'm right and you're wrong or any of that, but I mean, I only started, jumping into things when you saw, again, deliberate like that, deliberate, not meandering like we've got right now. I mean, even in the meandering, I can say, well, I think NQ is going short and RTY is going long or whatever. But or just like this, because of this deliberate roll down here, this was going to go long. But I mean, that is just common sense because of the fact that this is a support line. We know that. And we deliberately ran to it. So a candle that consolidates and then goes, it's going to go long. But how far is it going to go? I don't know. It's not a tradable event for me because because of the fact that we came here in a non-deliberate manner from here, which is what we're really trading off of, is our recent Donchian Channel high. That's what we're really trading off of to trade this line. We also broke this pivot right here in the pullback. So it's like, there's just, do I know it's going to go long here? Yeah, I know it's going to go long, but what am I using as targets? What am I using as stops? How much room am I giving it? It's just not worth the risk. Yeah, that's right, Wayne. And see, like the RTY, same damn thing. All right, so here it goes. Rolls down, rolls up. I mean, it's just sitting in these lines. Well, I need it to do something. I need it to go somewhere. Be great if it ran down here, or if it crossed over the current, the current open, the overnight open, kind of hit this donkey and break this low, and then come back and retest the bottom of the open. Boom, there's your short back down to there. I mean, that's when they start showing you, okay, this is what we're doing and this is where we're going. When the big sharks show you that, not the little dinky sharks trying to fight off this support line here. It's the dinky sharks that I don't really care to climb on their back. I want the big sharks that have made a determination. We're going from here to here. Yeah, sand sharks. Yeah. They'll still hurt you if they bite you, but they're not going to kill you. I'm looking for tiger sharks and great white sharks. The ones that make the fish in the ocean run. The whiting in North Carolina don't run from the sand sharks. Look at that. See that line is holding. I mean, and I anticipate that. I anticipated this line to hold. But I don't know. It's not a tradable event for me. I anticipated it to hold because we ran down to it. It's just, where did we run from? Now that RTY, man, if we could just get a little lucky, if we could get a little lucky, roll down, come down in here, create some space, and then come back up and test the bottom, either the prior day close, the overnight open, or both, and then boom, take that short, because that'll be the sign they're heading back down to this area. Gold is just being a pain in the ass right now. It's just literally, gold currently is sharkless. Gold is currently completely sharkless. Come on. Jesus. Gold is frustrating. It's frustrating. Gold is frustrating for me today. All right, let's see what's going on here. Come on, RTY. You gave us a beautiful trade earlier, right there. Now let's give us another one. Come on. No, down, RTY, down. Keep going down. A little more. Come on. Let's get some leg on this. Let's get moving. Let's get some leg on this. Come on. Come on, RTY. So, like see this scenario again, I go back to that. So we were deliberate here. We know that support. We roll up, but see, we didn't go through this area again, because how did we get here? We keep getting here from stepping down, and we stepped down here. So the direction is to step down. Gold just has a mind of its own today. Probably because all these people are talking that we talked about earlier. Are they still talking? Oh yeah, they're still talking. They're still telling lies. All right, here we go. All right, come on. Come on, RTY. Here we go. Come on. There you go. Come on. All right, we just broke through the low. Now, what I would like it to do is kind of sit there and then rotate up and test the low, the bottom side of the overnight open, and look for a potential short then. Yeah, all day long, Amelia, telling stories, telling lies. Well, I didn't like that candle in the RTY. I can tell you that right now. It's a little too big for me. But we might get lucky and get a consolidation candle to the right of this candle. Right now, this candle's too big for me for this time of day. For this time of day, that candle's too big. So let me shrink this up. All right, there we go. All right. Now again, we could test the prior day close too. Oh shit! Come on, man. Are you going to run away on me already? Seriously? Look at that. See that? Bing, bing, because this binged this bing. So we're rolling over. This may go. I'm just not going to take it. The candle's too big for me. You know, I like my $1,400 I've got, but pattern wise, that should be heading down in this area. I want conservative entries. I do not want aggressive entries. I do not want aggressive entries. Those candles are just too big for me. Pattern wise, it's going to go short. And that was the rotation spot right there. As I talked about for freaking 15 minutes before it happened. It just didn't give me the candle I wanted to take that trade. No, it's on mine though, Orville. It's not a special thing. It's there. You had New York Fed President John Williams at 9:20. You had Philadelphia Fed President Anna Paulson at 10. Fed governor, whatever the fuck that means, Chris Waller at 10:20. You got Atlanta Fed president at Ralph Bostic at 12:15. I mean, they're just running their pie holes all day, telling fairy tales. Fairy tales and lies. Another one at 12:30, another one at 4. So they're at some kind of conference wasting money. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There goes that trade in RTY. It pisses me off because 10 plus minutes before it even happened, I'm like, this is the pattern you should look for. But by the time when it's set up, it's just the candles were too big for me. Again, I'm going to trade conservatively. So the candles, but the pattern's going to work. The pattern's working. I mean, it's a proper pattern. Beautiful setup. God, look at how deliberate. Look at the RTY from here to here. Holy crap. And the thing that's interesting is the whole time, the NQ or the YM was staying north of that red line. Now they're all in agreement. They're all going in the same direction right now. Beautiful setup. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I just stayed out of it. I mean, again, just because I stay out of something doesn't mean I'm telling you not to. I'm just saying, I have a pretty good profit in my bank for today, and I don't want to risk it. I don't want to be walking backwards. I just don't want to walk backwards. I would like to walk forward, but I'm going to be conservative. As I've got a stack of cash, I'm going to be more and more conservative as the day goes on, type of thing. No problem, Mike. Oh, I hope you get it, Patch. I hope you get it. That's where they're intending to go. That's where they're intending to go. Are they? No, there's more tomorrow, Wayne. There are more tomorrow. The ones I said are today. There are more tomorrow. There's going to be more lies and fairy tales tomorrow. At 9:20 again is John, and then Minneapolis Neil something at 10:25, and I mean there's more, and then it's Cleveland Fed at 10:20. There's more fairy tales told tomorrow too. You don't want just one day of fairy tales, Wayne. You want multiple days of fairy tales. That way, if the dust blows off your face and you kind of come out of it tonight from the lies, they can reinforce the lies again tomorrow. So you'll be like, oh, okay. I had these weird thoughts that you were lying to me last night, but since you told me the same lies today, it can't be a lie. It's Joseph Goebbels. Joseph Goebbels. If you tell the same lie over and over again, it becomes the truth. Yeah. Good one, Thomas. Are they doing it Friday too? Holy shit, I didn't look. Yeah, they are. They're running their pie holes on Friday too, a couple of them. It's a good thing I got my money today. Come on, RTY. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down, RTY. Come on. Come on, RTY. Come on. Come on. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Yikes. Oh, yeah. I think they should have those meetings in Orlando at Disneyland. That's where I think they should have their meetings. Not Wyoming. I think they do it in Wyoming, the most conservative state in the United States, just to throw you off. They could have the podium in front of the Magic Kingdom. Oh shit. Man, RTY rolled back up again. Well, that's not doing me any good. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably shut down for the day. What I'll do first is before I shut down is I'll tell you, for those of you that look at charts all the rest of the day, keep in mind, there's a high likelihood gold is going to come and test that high sometime today. And that might be a long setting up for you. The YM, if these other markets, which all seem to be starting to go along a little bit, if the YM can rotate north of this red line, break this pivot, which if it goes north of this red line, shouldn't have a problem breaking this pivot, and then sit on top of that red line, I'd be looking for a long back up to here. That's what I'd be doing with the YM. The RTY, well, that's a whole different other animal. I mean, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. This has gotten rather adventurous. God dang it. This has gotten rather adventurous because what it did when it came back this second time is it now did the prior day close. It didn't do that the first time. And I was kind of hoping it would. So this rotation here might be the one they're looking for. Yeah, looking for to go back down to here because now they did test the prior day close. If you'll notice, they came through it and then ran up here and they didn't test it. Let me get rid of my little, I got a little, well, whatever. Right here. They didn't test it. Now they've tested it. So the trade could be back down to here. Back down to here. I mean, excuse me. And then the rest of them, I don't know. I don't see anything in the NQ as potential other than right here. So in the NQ, what you do have and what you would like, or what I would like if I was going to take an NQ trade that's as beautiful as the one I did take, which was right here. Everybody marvel at that. God, I did. Anyways, is for it to stay up in this range and then just start hammering right to that prior day low, consolidate, boom, and go long. But you don't want it to walk there. You want it to run to that low. You do not want it to walk there. And then take a long. And the ES, I don't really know. Don't really know. But those are the things I'd be looking at as potential trades as the day goes on if something sets up. Those are bigger trades, all of them except that RTY. But those are bigger trades because that YM trade, if it rotates up and does what I said on that red line, try to get behind it, try to follow the pivots, and try to take it to the high. Patch, if you want to do me a favor and copy and paste your question again and put it there, I'll try to answer that. And then I'm gonna close down because I don't quite remember. It has something to do with targets and stops or something, I think. Thank you, Trader Joe. I hope you made some money today. Did anybody make any money on Monday? By the way, did anybody make any money on Monday when I wasn't here? I hope some people made some money. I'm sure Jim did. Jim probably made Jim probably could have paid my car, paid for two of my Jeeps on what the yes. Yeah, okay, thanks, Patch. Jim probably could bought two of my Jeeps after what gold did on Monday. You did, Thomas? Man, you've really made a turn, Thomas. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, I got tons of work to do, Wayne, for the rest of the day, man. I'm going to be stressing out. Live in Orlando, Sanford area. All right. Okay, good job, Trader Joe. Yeah. Green is good. Green is good. Yeah, Thomas, you've have you made a turn, Thomas? Because it seems like you've had some good days lately. Oh, I know you're tired. I know you're retired, Wayne. I know you are. Did I say something to make you think? Thank you, Thomas. No, I know you're retired, Wayne. I know you are. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you've obviously improved, Thomas. I don't mean that in a negative way that you were terrible. I'm just saying you've improved. That's good. I mean, we're all improving. I still improve myself because of Jim, for example. I am trying for bigger targets than I used to, and I consider that a win for me. Like that NQ trade that I normally would have taken that for $500, but today I took it for almost $1,000. And that's because of Jim. Really, he's inspired me to look for bigger targets on trades. So Patch, let me go back up to your question. Let me go back. Let me do it over here. Can you expand a bit on your stop loss placement? Is it tick or money based or logic placed or a mixture of both? Is it tick or money based? Well, I try not to think about money. So all my orders when they go on the screen, Patch, all my orders when they go on the screen, when they pop on, all my ATMs, either with Trade Saber or with Ninja, they minimum have a 2-to-1 target to stop as they hit the screen. But most likely more than that, or most likely 3 or 4 to 1. But anyways, when they hit the screen, that's what they are. But what I do is I trade from the entry point until we get away from my entry with my stop. Once we get away from my entry, meaning in profit, I put my stop under candles that I can support as being support in the direction that we're going. It's hard to explain. You got to watch me do it over and over again, I guess. Then I worry about the target. That's when I decide and look to the pivots to the left and how's price action going, and what should be the target. And that's where I take my target and put it there. Sometimes it may be lower than where it was. Sometimes it may be further out than where it is. But the objective is to always manage my trade from the stop loss point of view first. Because even if my stop loss in gold is 20 ticks and my target in gold is, say, 60 ticks, I don't want to lose 20 ticks if I don't have to. If the candles to my left support me moving my stop, to a lesser amount of loss, I will do that first. Then I'll keep managing it until price gets away from the zone where I entered, and then I'll try to work myself to break even, or a solid support candle. Then I go take my target and figure out where it needs to be. So, for example, not that this is a trade, because it's not. But if I was in a long right now in the NQ off this candle right here, so here I'm long, right? My stop initially would be under this candle. Now that this candle's been broken, my stop would be underneath this candle, meaning candle broken, meaning the top of it broken to the long side. My stop would be below this candle because I want to defend the candle to my left. I always want to defend the candle to my left minimum until I get out of the zone. So as this keeps fighting to go long, I want this candle right here to get broken to the long side. I want it to get broken to the long side. Is it going to do it? I don't know. We'll hold on here and figure it out. Break to the long side, please. There you go. Then my stop would be below this candle. Once we break the top of that candle out, then my stop. Now I would start, see, we've left the zone that I entered, which would be here. And I'd start looking at my target. Where do I think we're going to go now? And I mean, probably back up to this pivot, i.e. the red line. And then I would start following my candles, not following all the candles, because I know, for example, we're going to come up, create space, probably sit on top of that red line and create a pivot and then roll up. I got to then let the trade breathe if I'm looking for a big target. And by the way, that would have been a beautiful pattern. Look at it go. But I'm on the 11th fairway here in North Carolina, Thunder Dink. Jack Nicklaus course. I live on the 11th fairway, about 200 yards off the tee. That means I pick up a lot of golf balls. I don't know if I answered your question. But I always start with the stop, because the stop is the most important. We want to keep the stops as small as possible before we worry about the profit. Man, I wish I had taken that trade. I wish I had taken that trade. Look at that thing go. It's going to go back. It's going to go back to that area. Anyways, so that's it. All right. I'm going to let everybody go. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I've got one outstanding item I got to take care of, and I don't know what time that's going to be this week. Hopefully in the afternoon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.